This is one of the most respectful way anybody gets rejected or has gotten rejected on Bbbnaija show ever. And I really like it because it doesn't come off with disrespect, devaluation, or a form of spiting, trying to spite someone. Because it is official that, Imisi has the heart for Faith. So, of course, Imisi was having a conversation with her soon-to-be or growing bestie, Dede. She was talking about how she has interest in 3 guys in Big Brother's house. And that, one of them is Faith. She was saying one of them is Faith, and she was laughing that her only concern is that Faith is short, or she just wishes Faith was taller. If only he was taller, she would have, done more than she's trying to do right now. And then she went on to say, Dede, you might even know the other 2 guys. And I think she subtly mentioned Kola, if I'm not mistaken. But I feel one of those guys is Kayinkunmi, because we're seeing how cozy she tried to be with Kayinkunmi after his fight, being with him on the bed, rubbing his face and all that. And even during the time of the preparation for their wager task, and then she muttered the what is it, confidence or the balls to go and approach Faith, because obviously Dede told her that if she wanted somebody, go all out for it. So we got to see her in the dressing room with Faith, and she was whispering, people that go start to warn this girl where low. She was whispering, talking about how she's interested in him. And he didn't really get her clearly, I think. And he was like, oh, you like me? And she shouted, oh, stop it, don't talk. She covered his mouth. They laughed it through. And then he was like, oh, I see. You have interest in a number of persons. Yeah, that's what you're saying. She says, yes. And he's like, okay, when it comes to him, she should just forget about it. But he's encouraging her that she can do any other thing she wants, get as much guys as she wants. She can go for the other 2 guys, or approach just one of them and build something good with him. Literally, this guy is directly and indirectly telling her that, you know what, we can be friends. You can talk to me whenever. We can be buddies and all that. But when it comes to this particular thing you're seeking, to have like a ship with me, I'm not interested, and I'm not the best man for you. Exactly what he said, because he was like, look for someone who is the best option. You guys share a lot of things in common, and get on with it from there. Like, it's just what it is.
I apologize, I was wrong. I'm sorry, I should have come to a friend. Like, I don't care, I'm not doing friendship again. She wanted me to hear where she was coming from, but she didn't want to hear where I was coming from. And she said that she's a kind person. She's not to me, she's not a fucking kind person.
From friendship to enmity, or rather frenemies, this is one of the craziest fights. It was not too explosive, but it was unbelievable. And it's all about the hearsays and the gossip, which are quite true. But I was really disappointed at how both ladies took it. It was just blown out of proportion. So apparently, the friendship between Big Soso and Tracy has gone bad. So bad that I don't think they would be friends anymore, even from now till after the show, because both of them are going at each other. That's basically what it is. Now, according to the fight, Big Soso approached Tracy in the room where Tracy was speaking with, I think, Rude Boy. And before Big Soso came in, it seems like Tracy was talking to Rude Boy about Big Soso, whatever issues they had. So it's like they had an issue around the guarding, which was settled because Big Soso had an issue with somebody, but they've settled. And here was Tracy now talking about it to different housemates, and 2 of the housemates whom she had told had approached Big Soso to tell her that your friend, they tell us this thing, they gossip about you, and that pissed her off. So Big Soso literally had to go confront Tracy, telling her that I don't understand how I would have issues with someone. The person I had issues with was settled, and you go around talking about me. Please stop talking about me, and I don't like it. Here was Tracy standing her ground saying, I'm not talking about you. I didn't tell anybody anything about you. And Big Soso is like, I don't understand. You're not talking about me. You're not gossiping about me. How would 2 people come and meet me that you're gossiping about me? And Tracy responded saying that, you know what, go and ask them, bring them forth and all that. Later, Tracy confessed and said, yeah, I spoke to Ibi Fubara about you, and I'm sorry, yeah, I was not supposed to do that. But then listen to my own side, and at this point, with how angry Big Soso was, she was like, she doesn't care about the conversation, she cannot do this rubbish friendship anymore. Before you know, these girls were going at each other, you know, you bitch, you fucking fool with your big mouth like fish. With your big mouth like fish, with this one, with that one. They were just going back and forth. And literally, Big Soso warned her that the next time I'll hear you talk about me, I will break your mouth. I'm like, this threatening thing they do for people in that house. Don't be here. Well, if I was in somebody's shoes and somebody did so bad to me, I might literally threaten them in that, you know, context or at that level. And, you know, later we got to see, what's her name? Tracy was talking to Ibi Fubara about the 5, and she was like, this is what happened, yeah? Yes, I spoke to you and I spoke to probably somebody else about her, but then when I realized I was at fault, I apologized. But this girl does not want to hear what I want to say. She would not be going around making everybody think that she's a good person, claiming I'm a good person, I don't like this, I don't like that. And according to Tracy, Big Soso is not a good person in any way. Tracy had promised that she's not going to keep malice, but she will not take Big Soso seriously. And, you know, that's what it is. These girls, I don't think they're going to settle their issue. Not anytime soon, basically.
Bella, what is it? Talk to me. What is it? I shouldn't sleep. You can, but like, come on, we could. On my period. I wake up to change my pad.
I am still trying to figure out which magic trick and magic skills that Isabella has, because little by little, Kayinkunmi is going to let go of his throne. All those talks about my brand this, my brand that. Oh God, don't forget himself, because this guy is stuck on her, and I like it. It's something cool to see. The housemates tried to play a game after the party, and this was like some minutes after the crazy moment that Kayinkunmi and Isabella had, only for her to leave the place and went to try and sleep. And you know, he came and he was bothered and concerned, asking her what's wrong, and she said, oh, nothing, she just wanted to sleep, and then, you know, he should wake her up later so she can change her pad, allegedly that she's on her period. Now, is this a lot of people are claiming that it's a plot or a ploy just for them not to get down? And some people that are actually saying that they did get down last night, but I do not know. One thing I'm so sure of is this is not the last we are hearing or we are going to hear about these two. And it's going to be really, really nice to see how tremendous it becomes. I don't know why some people are even calling Isabella an OnlyFans girl, because I don't think she had mentioned that she was.